smart city, smart parking. What is the most important thing in the smart city in terms of the parking or smart parking?
Yeah, if you want to know more, Jom, let's
Sembang AIoT. Okay, hi.
Hello.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cecily. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning in again. Me and Chen Leong sharing AIoT with you today. So it's quite a busy week. Yeah, before New Year, everywhere you go, plenty of cars.
Yes.
Traffic is very jammed, especially in the KL. I don't know any part of the world or any part of the city in Malaysia. So again, as an extension to the last week, Sembang last week, we talked about some smart parking, entry level. Yeah. Today we are going to have something more advanced, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, slightly advanced.
So let's Sembang AIoT.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. Those of you who has just joined or who has just followed us in this Jom Let's Sembang AIoT, we are going to bring to you some IoT and AI technology application in the smart city. Especially this episode, we are talking about smart parking. Yeah, we are talking about smart parking. So before we begin, we just recap on last week. What did we do? Maybe you can explain to the audience.
Last week we have 2 cameras, one camera for entrance, another camera for exit, and then we have a IoT gateway connect to the camera.
Yes.
And then inside the camera there's some built-in license plate recognition software. So once it detects there's a car want to enter, so it will capture the license plate and then it will send some information to inform the IoT gateway to increase the counter, how many cars go in, go out.
Okay, that was our sharing last week, and then we came with the demo also. Yeah? So of course, if you want to compare the last week demo, if let's say we are going to demo to them again, it will be more advanced level at this moment because we have incorporated certain things that demonstrated the AI and IoT part of it, especially on this little application on the smart parking. Yeah. So Kenan was talking about the entrance and exit of the parking. There is an AI camera who do plate recognition. From the plate recognition, it gives you some counter, for you to minus and deduct, and it will publish to you what are the available parking at the premise. Yeah. So a part of that, so in terms of IoT, what are the integration in the IoT part as far as this smart parking is concerned? For our IoT, just somebody mentioned about IoT gateway.
Yes.
Yeah, what was the integration?
Okay, so from the camera side, want to transmit the data to the IoT gateway. They are using the REST API.
Okay.
So inside the IoT gateway, we have a HTTP server.
Yeah.
Always waiting for some HTTP post from the camera. And then once the IoT gateway performs some counting, then it will send the data to the cloud. Yeah, we also have a local dashboard.
I see.
To display all the value.
Okay, that is the one that you seldom see, especially for the parking side. Data is available on the cloud, so that those parking operator can monitor those, and also you can do some interaction with the counter display, right?
Yeah.
So you can set any counter that you want. Plus, one more thing, very important thing. Let's say those IT people or ICT department who want to integrate, who want to capture all this data, how can they do to our this gateway?
We provide the REST API for them to send the HTTP GET.
So it's an API call by API call. That is one part of the smart parking appliances that we were presenting. Of course, this originated from one of our clients. Maybe if you have if you, let's say you have certain application in that way, we can introduce them to you. Yeah. So that is the first part. So in terms of the whole smart parking system right now, as far as the technology is concerned, especially AI or IoT, it won't run away from a new kind of innovation. Yeah. So in fact, you talk about most of the parking. What do they have in the basic? Just now, if you're talking about entering the parking, there is a counter. So when you go into the parking, yeah. So of course, as a what they call as a user of the parking space, they will be looking for what?
They want to look for some indication to tell them at which area.
At which area do you have?
Got a lot of parking.
Yeah, got a lot of parking. That is one part. In fact, that is the second part of the demonstration that we want to show to you. And then we have. Are we going to have that kind of demo later?
Yeah.
So we are going to do it live demo to you on AI, on a AI vision AI that do the parking space counting and so on. Yeah, recognizing the parking space. Are those things ready later?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We will be showing more to you. Okay. So for those of you who just joined us, thank you for watching. We are doing our episode 34. Yeah, we are doing our episode 34, Sembang AIoT again. So I hope you enjoy. And please do give us some comment, or if you, let's say you have any question also, you are able to ask us in that area. So as usual, last week I think we met one of the client, who is in the manufacturing sector, because earlier on from episode 1 to 20 or 20 plus, we all talk about smart manufacturing, IR4 digital transformation. That is still our core, of course, but we want to expand a little bit from the in terms of technology side. What are the things that is being used in the smart city or even smart agriculture later on? Yeah. So, but that we want to make it more versatile, in terms of application in the IoT and AI. So usually when you come to manufacturing, a lot of people still asking about us. I don't know whether you have seen this box before. If you have seen this box before, this is one of the box 𝐉𝐚𝐃𝐀, one of IPC used for the AI suite, AIS. Yeah, AIS. It was launched in sometime in 2019, end of 2019, under the organizer is, I think, from MPC together with Intel, and then under one of the MIDA program, we are doing this part as one of the training for AIS. Yeah, this is the one. So some of you who still, when we talk to them, they are still asking about this one. You can see there is a camera here. The previous camera doesn't look like that. Yeah, so it will give you what they call a training or deep learning platform. Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to talk about some of this one about this one. Maybe
okay.
In terms of this part.
So inside here, there's a software we call AIS. So we can use the AIS to. Since we have a camera connect to here, so yes. The AIS can collect the data set. First one. After that, also there's a labeling tools inside. So for you to label your data set.
Yeah.
And then we have a user interface for you to train your model, train the AI model. Lastly, you can run the inference using this device.
Okay. So talking about the development environment, we call it IDE, or Integration Development Environment. In this part, we give you a web service. AIS give you a web browser kind of environment for you to build your data. Okay. Maybe we can have a slide on some of this part. The features of the whole AIS. This particular platform was built particularly is actually targeting some of the manufacturers, especially for those manufacturer, SME, who would like to build their, what they call a modeling, a proof of concept in doing what? In actually cutting down headcount in terms of their operation, because AI, you can replace people in certain area where this part of vision is concerned. So maybe we can share one of the slides. I just want to explain this part. So previously it was like that, yeah. But you can see on the left-hand side here, it become another black box because we have incorporated some of the GPU inside for you to do deep learning in a faster manner. Yeah. How fast? Let's say we talk about after adding the GPU, usually 100% more or 50% more. Yeah?
From 1 week times reduced to maybe a few hours.
That kind of modeling, let's say you play around with this AI when you build the data set, sometimes the deep learning part will take weeks. Yeah, if let's say you're purely relying on the processor, but with the GPU assistant, you can cut down to a few hours. If you higher end processor, you can even shorten down to probably in minutes of 10 minutes, something like that. Yeah. So for that part, we are actually working out on some model. Yeah. We have a double GPU or triple GPU to do that part. We are doing some experimental deep learning model. See how much it can go. Yeah, how much it can go. That part, if let's say we have chance, we will share more with you. So on the left-hand side, you can see, this is a box, and then the camera, same thing, you can have that. Of course, on the right-hand side, these are the AIS deployment. Because the day after the first introduction of this box, especially they use for this SME proof of concept, we have refined that. We have done some refinement in terms of the logic, in terms of the application, in terms of the camera interface, right?
Yeah.
So it can support different set of What are the cameras right now we can support?
IP camera.
IP cameras.
And then the vision camera.
Vision camera. Of course, the standard USB camera. These are the three things that we have incorporated. And then also we add on certain things like some integrations interface. What are they?
Yeah, we have the MQTT and also the REST API.
Okay, MQTT is for you to publish some of the AI data to the cloud. This first one. The second one is MQTT, where you can also
also can send to a cloud.
Yeah, the REST API also.
Yeah,
we give you a REST API where in let's say your IT department would like to interface also to gather certain data from the AI box. You are able to do that. So that is the complete suite of AI development, plus it give you the deployment part. You can make use of that edge. We call it AI edge on the right hand side to deploy your AI application or AI system. Okay, let's move on to the okay. Maybe I'll let Kenyong talk about this part. Maybe you want to explain this part. Of course, there are four main operations. Maybe Kenyong can explain.
Four main operations. So the first one is the image capture, where you connect your camera to the PC, and then you have a software to help you to do the image capture to collect the data set. Then since this one is using the supervised learning, so you need to tell the AI model what are the objects you want to detect. So you need to perform the labeling process. So you're going to use the software, the labeling tools, to draw some bounding box on the object that you want to detect. And then you need to perform this operation on all the images in your data set. After that, you'll go through the training process. So you need to select the deep learning model. So by using the pre-trained model, so it can help you to train your model with your own data set faster. You can achieve a better result by using a pre-trained model. And then lastly, after the training process is finished, so the last step is we call it inference. So during the inference process means you're going to put this machine at your production line already. So at that point, it can monitor how good is your AI giving you the result.
Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 steps that usually when you want to build any AI model or deployment, you can apply these few steps. So in this area, we have another one. We are going to show you. Hold on a second. Can we move to the other page? Of course, what is the interesting part about this AIS is you can do this one even DIY. You can this one DIY. You know why? Because the AIS is designed with the end-to-end from labeling to the deep learning to inferencing. With the same system within the AIS. So in one of the part is you do not need any high level coding. You do not need to do any, not high level, it's a low level coding where you can also realize the whole idea of the whole AIS. So yeah, so this is one part. And then you can see on the right hand side there are two very important things here. TensorFlow. TensorFlow is, maybe you want to explain about TensorFlow.
TensorFlow is a deep learning framework where it provides the function or the library for you to build the model or to train the model. So the back end of our AIS actually is running on the TensorFlow.
Okay, so that is TensorFlow, and then the other one will be the OpenVINO, because everything that we are doing is based on the Intel OpenVINO architecture, where you do all the inferencing, the optimization is all done by the Intel processor or GPU and so on. Yeah, this part actually is very important. In fact, if you make use of the OpenVINO part, you can practically deploy certain inferencing, quite efficiently. It depends on the model, without using any GPU, without using any graphic card, big graphic card. Okay, let's move on. So of course, it gives you a complete. It is a complete starter kit, or we call it. We don't call it starter kit anymore because this one has been made very practical. Some of the application, it can be product counting. We have done this part, on the product counting, label checking. Basically, there are two things. One of them is object detection, and then the other one is classification. These are the two things that this guy is able to provide to you when you feed in data, and then you can train this model up to the deployment, up to the actual deployment. This is one full start. Of course, for those of you who are building some of the test system and so on, this could help you to do some time to market. Let's say you want to incorporate this one into part of your machine, you can do that. Yeah. So of course, for those of you who are already running the production, you want to cut down certain thing. Right now is previously is done using the vision system to do checking. You can use this to replace the human operation in this area. Yeah. So of course, the whole thing is come with. Can we move to the last one? Do we have one more? No more. Yeah. So overall, AIS will give you end-to-end from a deep learning, building the model, deployment, and of course inferencing and deployment. It's all in one. So that actually summarizes the whole thing about the AIS. So let's say you have any of the application in hand. If you have any of the application in hand, you can contact with us. We can talk to you more about this. Okay, so we are coming to the very exciting part right now. We are going to do some demonstration.
Yeah.
So who is going to connect with us?
I think today no one.
Oh, it's no one. So how are you going to demo?
Because this one we run in real time. So
we are running in real time. How are we going to do the demo? We are already connected.
yeah, already connected.
Okay, before we connect you, for those of you who join us right now, you are on Zoom Let's Sembang AIoT channel. Me and Ken sharing AIoT application and some sharing with you, especially in the industry, application industry. This is one of them. We are going on the smart parking, parking space recognition using AI. Please do, go ahead.
I think we'll start share the screen. Okay, so the green one is the empty.
Before you start,
Yeah.
this picture has been published on this YouTube channel for two times already. Yeah, 2 times. This particular image 2 times because the first time that we published we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
We didn't talk. Very sorry about that. Somehow it's a little bit disconnected. We are not a professional Yeah, we are not a professional talker in front of the camera like that. And then so this time around time, you can see this view. This actually is coming from our building, from the top of our building. We built this thing about 3 months or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
So for that thing, yeah, there's one car passing by right now. Is it passing by right now?
Yes.
So is it doing the counting?
Yeah, the counting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time we did some vehicle counting is based on this one. Actually, you can count. Yeah, we can see someone is coming down. So that is a view that we captured, and then we do quite a number of training in between. Maybe Ken can explain from there.
Yeah. Okay. So for this one, you can see on the parking space there, the red color indicates it's occupied, being occupied by something, and then the green one is available.
Okay.
So, but over here you can see there's some force detection. Yeah.
There's some force detection.
Force detection. There are 2 cars already occupied the parking, but still the green color.
Maybe that is a virtual car. Some cars belong to our colleague, so maybe it doesn't look like a car. So yeah. Okay.
So this one might be caused by this kind of image. It never appear in our data set.
So there are some further training need to be done.
Yeah, so we need to collect more data set for this.
Of course, we are not showing you the exact application. This thing can be. We are just showing you based on some of the experimental thing. It can be. I mean, the whole architecture or the whole system can be built into a very solid application for you, especially on recognizing a parking space. Yeah, of course, there are some flaws right now. Yeah.
This one, it depends on how smart is your AI model. So in this case, we are not using a very intelligent one.
Yeah.
We just use a very entry level we try to do some experiment, see whether it's able to handle this kind of task or not.
Yeah.
So of course, for the real deployment, we are not going to use the model like this. It will be a more smart model. Of course, it will require more processing power as well.
Yes. So what can you do? If let's say we have this set of data, you are able to tell how many green, how many red. This is exactly it is connecting to our last week demonstration. We are putting the checkpoint at the entrance and exit, right?
Yes.
So this one is going to be a internal part.
Yeah, internal part.
Inside the parking. So what can we do from there? What can we realize from there?
So if this thing can be connected to a LED display or LED panel, so it can tell you which area still got parking, so that you won't try your luck, go here, go there.
So one camera cover a particular area.
Yeah.
So this one I can tell you how many space we have. Yeah. So to be exact, which space you also can tell you, right?
Yeah,
Can you?
actually can.
So let's say this area that's under our watching, we have a 3 rows. Under 3 row, we can tell you, row 1 got 5 parking, row 2 got another 2, and on row 3, no more parking, something like that.
Yes, actually
So
we can assign number to every parking lot.
yeah, from there itself, you can, you can bring. In this case, actually, you're bringing some technology part in order to ease out the parking your parking experience. This is one part. Other than this, of course, those things can be if you, let's say you want to. We also thinking about, let's say you fly a drone, to a certain place. You capture. You can use a drone to transmit some of the parking information. That also can be one of the source.
Yeah.
Can be one of the source. Okay, so coming back to some of the general question that we talk about in terms of a smart city, real-time information is very important. There are a few areas. One of them is real-time information. Real-time information talking about some real-time in this parking space. What are we expecting? Parking space, where where is the parking space available? Is the parking still available or free? Correct.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you also need to know, because some driver, even though at the entrance that we already show the indication the parking already full, sometimes they still want to try their luck. They still want to go inside.
Okay. So a more real-time one will be the mobile apps integration. Yeah. So you can look at the mobile apps before you come to the area. Particularly which area that you small parking. So you straight away drive there. That will actually help you to get to the place easier. Yeah. So talking about mobile apps platform, if for you, what are the features that you would like to put it in? For example,
Mobile apps platform for the smart parking.
Yeah.
I think the first one we want to know, is there still got how many parking available? And then secondly, we want to know where is the location. So if possible, the apps can guide us to the empty parking, something like waste.
Oh, okay. That is a mobile partner that you can connect to something like Waze that you can guide you through the place. This is very good for those who new, the drivers, young drivers who can follow things better, in the mobile. In terms of the next part will be the data analytics. Yeah, in the smart parking area, data analytics, as far as a smart city is concerned, data analytics talk about some machine learning. You can fit in some historical data for this area, probably one whole year. Then which are the peak time, which are the peak season, and then also then it's allow you to do planning easier, correct? So yeah, so with the you see from the just now we talked about the entrance checkpoint to the internal check space, then you connect those data to the cloud or to whatever server. So with the historical data that you have, you can train another level of model, which is on the machine learning. Then you will be able to give you even a forecast or guided or forecast something. Can it be done that way?
Yeah, it's possible.
Get that done. Yeah, then it's a higher level, higher level. Okay, I think in the whole smart parking, cashless kind of application is very normal right now. If you go to some of the mall with the LPR, license plate recognition, it's all cashless. Yeah, cashless has been here for a very long time already, yeah. So Another part of the parking that relate to the smart transportation is also the other area where you can, if you are the system builders or if you are a planner for this part, you can also plan how this smart parking that able to connect to the smart transportation or public transport. For example, you want to go to, okay, for example, I'm driving, you want to go to KL, you have a 2 LRT or 3 LRT station. Over there got parking. Which are the parking that you want to go? Of course, if let's say you connect to the mobile apps, this is able to tell you. That will actually encourage more people to take the public transport. I'm very sure that site got parking, I go there. Sometimes it's a problem of we don't know, you go this A, wow, full parking. Go to B, another full parking, actually C got more space. So those is a kind of guided thing that allow the usage of more public transport. This is one of the area. Yeah. So of course the last one maybe will be the more on the enforcement. How can the enforcement team make use of, let's say, the demonstration just now?
Enforcement team. Yeah, so if you park at the place that is not that you shouldn't park there, then the enforcement team might issue a summon for you.
Okay. I think for enforcement people, they will be able to, if let's say you got the LPR, license plate recognition, plus the parking space thing, he see the time of you already expired, he can automatically give you a summon or something like that. So that will actually regulate more to make to make the city more organized, because there are a lot of this funny driver, double parking, all those things, there are plenty of them. So yeah, that is all part about the smart parking. Do you have any other thing, you want to share the last one? No. So today is a very short one to all of you. Thank you for watching. Some of you, if you want to hear more of our live talking about certain topic, please do share with us. Put in your comment. And then the last, we have very overwhelming response from our last audience. In our last share, we seeing the numbers. They are laughing. I don't know what they are laughing at. Maybe they want to. They are thinking about buying the 4D. I don't know whether it will strike or not. So with that, we want to end with Sembang bukan Sembang,
Yeah, kita Sembang teknologi.
Kita Sembang AIoT, and hari ini kita Sembang Smart City. So with that, me, Cecily, signing off from here. Yeah. So we will see you again in the next session. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.